Yes, people. Sorry for the lateness as always. You already know it is round here. If it's 12 o'clock, then yeah, it's more like 12:20, isn't it? But anyways, smash the likes, subscribe if you're brand new. If you want to be cheeky like Clint, then he's gonna get sent like fucking Splinter, bruv. So hold the gulag for a sec.
Sent like Splinter?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Because he got sent by like TMNT. You know what I mean?
What?
No, I'm just talking shit. Put in mute.
Oh.
Get put in the gulag. Get put in the gulag for a minute.
You weren't meaning Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splinter?
Yeah.
He didn't get sent nowhere. He was a bad boy Splinter. He ran things.
Until we got kidnapped. But anyways, love.
Splinter,
yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Got kidnapped, bro. Got kidnapped.
I said I'm going to get defensive about Splinter, you know.
Hey, brother, don't. Anyway, this is a different show.
Anyways, Liverpool's. We're going to talk about Liverpool. This ready in 120 million bid. Let's see if Newcastle budge. Hopefully they don't. Rodrygo battle as well. Looks like Arsenal still in for him, but Liverpool, bruv, just stop it in it. Just stop it in it. Like we get it. Luis Diaz wants to leave, but can you go get someone else? Like I don't know, Lookman or someone like that. Now the Rodrygo stuff. Chelsea trying to hijack Eze from Arsenal. They're in talks with him allegedly as well in his camp. Rodgers and Jackson talk a swap potentially. Rodgers goes one way. If Jackson is going to Aston Villa, who knows? Other than that, boy,
what Chelsea after Rodgers?
Yeah, they want
of course
Rodgers.
They fucking are. He came to our academy. Makes sense.
As long as Villa go get Jackson, as long as Villa go get Jackson, they'll instantly move for Rodgers.
Did any of you hear this one? It might be rubbish, but I heard Jackson to United. Is that something that you don't heard about?
Yeah, I think it's an option. But if you're going to say that,
I'm asking.
But if you're going to say that, then you have to mention Liverpool's name as well, because they're also.
Oh yeah, they're in for him as well.
But it just says that it was an option.
Yeah, but hold on. But which one? But which one do we? But hold on. Hold on. When you hear rumors, you look at
which one do you believe?
Which one do you believe?
I don't believe any of them. To be
Jackson to Liverpool. Do you believe that? I don't believe that. Jackson to Man United.
Hey, if Jackson goes to United, you lot should protest.
You know what?
Don't mention riot.
Shit. Sorry, hold on. Oh yeah, now my people, your dark skinned man from the motherland. If you didn't know before, today you go understand. Sorry about that. Smash the likes, my people. Let's get it cracking.
Yeah, trust the likes to be on 69. You nasty guys, man. You lot are horny today, innit? Horny, bro.
You know the heat turns people crazy over here, innit? So.
It's not even hot.
I was confused. The weather's confusing.
True.
It keeps looking sunny, but then I look to the left and see like dark clouds. It's weird.
I heard people complaining about the weather, so you know what I'm saying.
We're English. That's what we do.
You know what's funny? Yeah, I'm just getting some receipts and somebody's like in the Sky and all that. If you're gonna laugh at Jackson to United, then you also got to admit that you also want Garnacho.
Yeah, the Garnacho. Chelsea don't want Garnacho.
Yeah, he come out yesterday. Athletic, everything. You still want Garnacho, bro. I'm just saying, if you're gonna laugh one way, you have to also go the other way.
I don't believe it.
You have to laugh the other way. Fat says, crazy theory here. Nico Jackson to United, Garnacho to Villa, Rodgers to Chelsea. Apparently O'Reilly back on the radar.
So O'Reilly's apparently this morning has come out that City are not selling O'Reilly. It's come out from City this morning.
Yeah.
Ain't going nowhere.
I don't think it's going to be that. I think Garnacho goes to Villa, we get Watkins, and then they'll probably end up offering Rodgers, and then they go get Jackson as well. I can see them getting Garnacho. They made a signing yet. I can see them getting
Villa.
Yeah, they made a signing yet. I can see them in a world where they get Garnacho and Jackson.
Yeah,
that makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
I can see that. Rodgers leaves, Watkins leaves. Yeah, I can see it. Actually.
Watkins to where? Who? Watkins to where?
United.
Garnacho goes one way. So I'm not gonna lie, I've got an odd feeling, because there's this whole Emi Martinez stuff to us that's apparently just come out from Argentinian tier 1, that Gaston Dole guy, right? No one's rubbished it off yet. But because they need to comply with the UEFA stuff with their wages, I wonder if they're saying, well, if you're going to want Watkins and you take Garnacho, then you have to take Emi Martinez as well. But you have to give us money, obviously. But I reckon that might be the deal, because he's on like 150 grand a week. Watkins is on something similar, a little bit more. I think it's like, well, that helps their Garnacho's on 50 grand, and I'm gonna guess Jackson's on low wages as well, right? I'm gonna guess.
Yeah,
I don't think he came over on mad P.
No, because he was part of the. Remember, Chelsea have changed their wage structure now.
Yeah.
Then
He
he's
came-
been
he
the
was one
new
of their
one.
first
He's one of the
signers,
new
though, innit?
ones, yeah, under the new wage structure.
Let me check how much he's on, man. According to this,
Say 5.2
100
million, 100 grand, yeah.
on
Yeah.
100 grand a week. Not that bad, to be fair.
Yeah,
Not that bad.
decent.
By the way, we're nearly on. Look, there's 500 people in the house already. If anyone wants to, please smash the likes. Don't feel scared. We don't bite. I mean, Ash might. He goes to IB for drawing all the ladies, but he might bite. But we don't. I promise. Anyways,
Ladies. Don't listen to him.
before Carefree Lewis comes in here and starts crashing the party about Eze and all the rest of the crew, 120 million. Does Newcastle budge? What we say?
Do you know what, right? So they best, firstly, on behalf of the whole Premier League, they better fucking not budge, right? Because otherwise, it's just a long ass day.
It's long.
But secondly, right? So when we've gone in for Livramento, and I believe City went in and said 65 million, and Newcastle said you can offer 165 million, and we're still not accepting it, right? That same energy needs to be whatever. If Liverpool offer 120, they need to go 220, and we're still not selling. Otherwise, and this isn't even like, I think we all know if Liverpool get Isak, yeah, let alone if they get Rodrygo as well. But if Liverpool get Isak, it's going to be a long season next season for all of us, right? But Newcastle, but Newcastle fans, yeah, and if there's any Newcastle fans in here, there probably will be some in here, right? If you lot sell Isak, yeah, you've got to start questioning your boards and what your board's agenda is, because you've just qualified for Champions League football, right? Last time you qualified, you didn't get backed enough in the summer. You had a season full of injuries. You didn't qualify for Champions League football the next year, and you did nothing in the Champions League. If you lot sell Isak, yeah,
They single-handedly were in the Premier League.
But no, it's not just that. But what are Newcastle?
bad
Like,
precedent for
we've
Newcastle.
been told that Newcastle, sooner or later, we all have to watch out
Serious
for Newcastle.
club,
Yeah,
big club, all that stuff.
if they sell Isak, what are they serious about?
I hear that,
doesn't
but
look
what
like
if
a serious club to me.
Isak?
Now, go
if
on.
Isak
I want to
wants
hear
go-
your response.
No,
Yeah,
but if
go on.
Isak wants to go, then what? Innit? Like, yeah, I'm saying.
Nah, but okay,
120 million-
let's assume Isak is indifferent about the situation. Innit? He's indifferent about it because at the end of the day,
cool.
he's at a club where he's loved. They're probably going to make a freaking statue of him at some point, regardless. But he's thinking, how big really are they? The fact that they're even listening to offers for me, that sounds a bit crazy. If they're really a big club, I'm the main man. I'm the main man. So if I'm Guimaraes, I'm starting asking questions. If I'm Gordon, I'm thinking maybe I should jump shop this summer
Exactly,
or in
bro.
January too. Like,
Yeah,
maybe this
because the whole
project
thing
ain't what they
was
sold up.
exactly, especially when the whole thing is, yeah, like they've qualified for Champions League football and they've won their first trophy. This squad has got their taste of same as this Chelsea squad have now got their taste of a trophy. Yeah, now Chelsea we won. If Chelsea all of a sudden decided to sell Cole Palmer now, Chelsea fans would be in uproar, going, "What the fuck are you doing? We've just shown
That's a
what we
great
can
example of that.
achieve,
I like that.
and now you're going and selling our bad boy." If Newcastle go even more, so, like, listen, I get it if they say, "Cool, you want him." 200 million, what you saying? 250 million, right? But if they just go, start and negotiate and sell for like 130, 135, bro, what? Like, if I'm a Newcastle fan, every single Chelsea fan in here right now, if you sold Cole Palmer right now, you would be questioning what your board's project is about. So if Newcastle sell Isak, it's got to be the same energy from their board. I don't want to see no Newcastle fan trying to downplay it, bro. It's peak for your club.
PK is just as good. Nah, I don't hear none of
Nah,
that.
I'm not gonna lie,
not, bro. He's not.
Nah, you know
He's
what?
not.
You know what the maddest thing is about this, Chess? Is you're selling Isak potentially, yeah, for the price that we've been quoted, right? I don't think it'll be 120. I think they'll know that they can get probably an extra 10, 15, 20.
It's got to be 150 min.
Yeah. But I'm going to say 130 for just the sakes, because we saw in the regions of 120 before, right? From Ornstein. 130, let's just call it 130, maybe even 135. It's like, well, you're going to spend, because they rejected 70 million for equity, you're going to spend 75, 80 million of that money? Like, is he really worth all that money? Like, you're spending not over half on him, and he could become the next Isak. Who knows? He could be dope, but it's like you're spending all of it. Like,
again, bro. When you look at players, and you bought a Langer, bro. Let's deep Isak. Isak has come into the Premier League, right? And Isak this season has been put up there alongside Haaland. Everyone's going, "Oh, Haaland, Isak. Isak's as good as Haaland," right? How often does that happen in the Premier League where a player comes in and does that? It doesn't happen often. Isak is not, it's fine, you can go and replace Isak. You're downplaying how good Isak is if you think Newcastle can just go and find another one. They can't. The reason why these numbers are being quoted is because Isak is good, very fucking good.
Yeah.
So if I'm a Newcastle, and this is my whole thing. And anyone that says, that's
on
Liverpool,
Liverpool,
I'm not salty, bro. Listen, I'm admitting if Liverpool get fucking Isak, it's a long day. I'm not talking about that. I'm not trying to downplay that. I'm saying as a Newcastle fan, I don't want to see none of you trying to call any sort of strategy or nothing. It's concerning for your club if you sell Isak.
And by the way, last thing, the whole Ornstein, because Fabrizio yesterday said Isak's open to the move. He never closed the doors. So don't go like he loves the club and all this stuff. The game's the game, innit? Bigger club.
By the way, I heard today that he's not. That they've flown out on tour and he's not on the plane. I don't know if that's true.
The Toon Army, let us know.
Earlier.
Let us know in the chat.
I can't imagine.
Bro, if that happened, this says a lot.
I mean, they're not meant to fly out till the weekend, I believe. But
so that was a lie.
Friday. But yeah. But from my perspective again, does anyone find it a little bit fishy that David Ornstein, when he tweeted it, all of a sudden he deleted it and changed it to say playing alongside Isak all of a sudden? Does no one find that a little bit weird? No?
Hold on. How so? Elaborate.
So in 2 minutes, he deleted it and changed it.
Sorry, deleted what?
So the original tweet about Liverpool, Ekatike to Newcastle, was that. And then all of a sudden, 2-3 minutes later, he deletes the tweet and changes it. It's like, what, you're telling me you got information that quick about 2-3 minutes after you posted it? No, mate.
You never know. It's not impossible, Kaz.
Something's a little bit fishy with that, and that allows the narrative to spin. I'm just saying.
Maybe he had a second thought. This is a shit tweet, man. Let me just add some spice to it. One of them ones, yeah.
Maybe. I'm just saying it's a bit weird, isn't it? Because I would understand if it was like 10 minutes later or something like that. He might have got new information them ways. I don't know, but it's a bit weird. Newcastle have a decision to make. They could lose Ekatike this summer and Isak next summer and have neither of those choices. There's more to it. That's true, Getman. Newcastle advanced on Ekatike from Sky Germany. Oh, brother, put the Sky in the bag, man. To be fair, they might be right, but Sky Sports is dead. I hope we don't end up like Caicedo and Lavia situation, for fuck's sake. Mo was saying. And Solomon says Newcastle don't need money. They're the richest club in the world. In my opinion, the only reason they would sell is because PSR and this sale can facilitate multiple windows. True.
But again, I hear the PSR. I do hear the PSR thing. But again, if I'm being real, if you've got ambition, you don't get rid of your best player for PSR. Right. You find a way around it, right? And this is what I'm saying. Sorry.
Unless the player's open to the move and gets his head.
That's the key. If the player has gone, hello.
I get this guy.
I don't. I do hear that. I do hear that.
Why would Liverpool make an inquiry or a move if they didn't have talks with his camp already?
All right. So
because
let me hold on.
She had a man that said you can still have my snap.
Okay. So let me cut in here. Perfect example. Perfect example of that. Manchester City approached Newcastle. Manchester City approached Newcastle about Livramento.
And got denied.
And got told, no, he's not for sale. You come with 65 million, put another 100 on, he's still not for sale. So exact same club, we did the exact same thing.
I don't think Newcastle thought they were serious, though. They would, if he said they're going to sell, you want 80,
so it's different for City.
A little bit, I think. Because I reckon you didn't want to put 80, 85 million up the price that they.
Bro, if we started with 65 for a right back, and they're starting with. It's very similar, bro. It's just being downplayed because you want to downplay it. It's an identical situation. We wanted Livramento, and I was saying before, by the way, there's no smoke without fire. So he must have. We went there and got told, fuck off, paying, even if you put an extra 100 million. Maybe Livramento, the only difference could be, like Mont said, maybe Livramento wants to stay, whereas maybe Isak has said, now I want to go. And that could be that. There's truth to that.
That's what I reckon. I don't think Livramento even said no to you. I think the thing is, I don't think Newcastle thought you were serious to put up 80 million. Like they'll say, I'm going to stay for 8 million. They probably thought Liverpool would, never in this time, because they pay so much money for Wirtz, are going to break the transfer record. And they probably thought that you're not serious. He's not for sale, but he might be.
I actually like to the Jack Grealish one, because Jack Grealish's buyout clause, the reason they allowed it to happen because they thought no one would actually. They thought, who's going to pay 100 million? Who's actually going to front up 100 million? And City said, all right, cool, here's the fucking briefcase, mate. That's what happened. City showed them the briefcase, and they thought, well,
see ya.
Yeah, I guess we're in a situation now. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if you put up the money, like what Cass said, you got to twist
the narrative changes. I hear it.
Because the narrative, remember, the narrative before all of this was impossible, no way, can't happen. This and that. Now all of a sudden, club to club talks are happening, even though he's not for sale. But
it is the same as the Livramento thing. At this point, have Newcastle?
Because you man weren't on paying 80 million, even though they said if you
hold on, months. If they're saying 80 million and our first approach is 65, for you to say we weren't on paying 80 million is literally you making it up. You don't know.
I don't think you're on it. You weren't on.
But neither of us know here or there.
Neither of us know that. Neither of us know that, Month. You're using it like that's fact.
I don't think you were on. I think you were on paying. Like close to 60, 70, as I said. Like
no, but we went in with our first bid was 65. So how can you say we weren't on? We were on paying 65.
Did you bid again? Did you bid again?
No, because their response was you can put another 100 M's on it, and we're still not accepting it. That was their response.
They haven't said that to us.
No, but that's what I'm saying, because they haven't come back to you yet. Whereas we had them come back to it.
Or 120 million is a little bit more difficult to,
I hear that.
It's substantially more money. Everybody got a price, brother. Everybody got a price.
Again, you're looking at. I agree with you. 120 million's more. But if my house is worth 100 grand and someone offers me 110, I might not accept it. But if your house is worth, like Isak is worth substantially more than Livramento, substantially more. So 120 million for Livramento, 120 million for Isak isn't that much overpaying. Personally, 165 million for Livramento is mad overpaying. So there's differences to it. I don't know. This is a key. Until we see what Newcastle come back with.
Yeah, you have to wait. You have to wait.
And that's what I'm saying. If Newcastle come back with, we want 150, then Newcastle are pussyholes and Liverpool are getting him, right? Like that, bro. No, it is, isn't it? If you've offered 120 and they come out and go, we'll take 150. Absolute pum-pums. Liverpool are getting their man, right? Because Liverpool go out, cool, we'll give you 130. And you probably want about 135, right?
They'll be there. Hey, yo, Darwin.
I mean, you're in the same boat, bro. I mean, you're in the same boat.
What we need is we need Newcastle to do the same energy and come out and say, 250, what you're saying, and really test Liverpool.
We need Newcastle to show they're a big and serious club. Don't be backing down to some minor talk. You get me? Tell these Liverpudlians go on. Like, if you want the player, show us the money. Do you get me? 200 M.
Don't let these scousers do what they're best at and rob.
Yeah, bro. Wow.
Hey,
I was ready to give up.
You did, and then you like to back out.
It's crazy.
We're not doing it together. We're just all having the similar opinions.
By the way, or anyone, right? When they say region of 120, could that also mean 160? Because the region of 120 is also about 150 as well. That's the region, isn't it? Yeah. Because I'm thinking if Ekatike is 75 million, then surely they think, well, our man's much better. Than him. We want
Double this guy.
Yeah, we want double. That's the only way I can see him. So I can see them accepting 150. I think they'll be too.
Right, actually, do you know what? I'm here for this. All you Chelsea lot in the chat, I'm here for this. Chelsea, hijack this fucking move. I beg you.
Hey. Now you're going wild. Now you're going mad.
I want to see Isak and
Palmer and Isak cooking together now.
Bro, I'm here for it.
I'm not here for any of that.
No, my thing this season, by any means, is Liverpool don't retain trophies. They're not allowed to start now. Chelsea can win the league as long as it's not fucking Liverpool.
Right? I agree. I totally agree. Chelsea, do the right thing. Do the right thing.
At this point, yes, if it means Liverpool don't retain, yeah, bro, I don't want to see Liverpool retain. It's not what they do.
We're getting a better Swedish man. You get me? So it's calm.
Like what? Say on your, what? That's what Hook tried to say yesterday, and I caught him out.
No, he didn't.
Did he actually say that? Yeah.
Yeah, so he said even before I was on. He said even before.
Said it with chest.
By the way, he said even before he was online, I was calling for Gyökeres over Isak. I'm like, calm. I never called for Isak. Cool. Went on his Twitter, took away the TV because he wasn't there before. It was just halftime hooks. Typed in Isak. Yeah, there was tweets about hoping that he will go and go to Arsenal and stuff.
In Isak?
Yeah. He said apparently never. So, anyways, I typed in Gyökeres. By the way, if you're a football fan, you type a lot of football stuff, especially when you're not on YouTube or Nine. You will talk about that certain player. Right at one point, I typed in Gyökeres. Nothing before 2024 April. Nothing. Not anything. You're telling me you're screaming from since commentary. The only man I know that wanted Gyökeres at Man United, by the way, when he was at Coventry, was Tyrone.
Yeah,
Ty.
he did, you know.
No one knew Gyökeres like that. I don't remember anyone going.
Bro, Ty's a big fan of the Ty's a big fan of the Championship. He always has.
And that's the only one I've ever seen. Him and I think it might be in Safo, to be fair.
Yeah, maybe.
So
Kaiser was a big fan of Martial, so you can understand how he had.
Bro, Ty's a fan of Ty's currently actually taking gigs for doing Mbeumo impersonations.
But yeah, regardless though, he's turned into, for me, because we already had this conversation, yeah. Gyökeres has turned into a bad boy number 9. I don't care what anyone tells me, but that's just my opinion. I don't call him Gyökeres 9 like that. His name's Gyökeres. That is done. You got a bad boy 9. If it is to be true.
Do you know the worst thing about this whole Liverpool going for Isak is? Yeah,
facts, proper number.
You know what the worst thing with Liverpool going for Isak is? That if they don't get Isak, they're just letting us know that they've got more P. They got
bread, didn't it? They got bread.
So ultimately, like I said, Bo, I've already accepted next season's going to be a long fucking day. Well, I'm still worried about fucking our defense. Now I'm having to see Liverpool go and get Isak, and potentially, if there is any truth to this, potentially get Rodrygo as well.
Nah, they get both. Cancel the league. Cancel the fucking league. This is like the best front three since MSN. That would be maybe.
So what I saw, is that Darwin Nunez actually now is the Saudi thing is his option. That's now the option, and he's going to go for mad bread, and there's going to be a lot of cash. There's a lot of cash up front, meaning you can do wonders. We know what Liverpool about there.
Luis Diaz, can we kick Mods off and never a foul?
Yeah, just for a bit.
Bro, I'm not gonna. Bro, basically, I'm not gonna lie. This guy is showing us how obnoxious he is as a champion. Yeah. Let alone a champion with money by fucking Rodrygo and Isak. What the fuck?
And the other thought was
get rid of Nunez at the same time.
It's mad, because they're moving like the oil clubs, Remember that, the oil. They're moving like they got oil money, Kwanzaa's gone. Harvey Elliott's going as well for pretty much a similar price. Ben Doak, Tyler Morton, Simicast. There's a lot of these players that are old Robertson. There's a lot of these players. Luis Diaz.
Mods. What witch doctor did you go and see, please? Because I need to go and see him. I don't know. Your wishes are all coming true. So who do I need?
Dapper, brother. Dapper, please.
Dapper.
All I'm saying is, hello, King. All I'm saying is that if you want to know the secret of what I'm doing, come and work for me.
You know what?
I'll tell you all the secrets.
There you go.
I'll tell you all the secrets, and you can bask in the riches and glory that you've seen for the last 5 years and more. You understand? The choice is yours.
Two of them together,
you know what? I'm bored of living in wealth. I want to get back with, what's it off of Dumb and Dumber? Isn't it called?
What do you call it? Doing things the right way. What?
No, not the right way. Not the right way. I'm just. I'm mingling with these laid-back country folk.
I mean, there was a time where I used to talk like that. I was a simpleton too at one point. It happened. Honestly,
get this guy, man.
Wait, what's what you kind of sound like, what's it called? Who's the boxer? What's that boxer called again? The
Eubank.
You got Montgomery Eubank Jr. Bro.
My mother's tongue. It's my mother's tongue. I'm sorry. Sorry.
What? Remember that one?
Nah, that just sounds wild.
The patois.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Who invited Burger King?
Who invited Burger King is wild.
Burger King is crazy.
Who is that? Who is that?
What?
Who's? Yeah, a 20% increase to your taxes.
Wait, Lewis, that's what I use. You know what? I'm gonna let you.
Fuck me. You know what I was gonna say when you said that Lewis was on, right? Lewis, can you remember when we first started doing Copish together, right? And I was mad confused. This was what? 4 years ago, I think, right? And this is when Chelsea first started going in the dip, right? And I was confused because all I'd ever seen of Carefree Lewis was this Carefree Lewis with that fucking belt round his shoulder, right? And all of a sudden, I'm doing shows with Lewis, and he's the most depressed Chelsea fan. And I'm thinking, this is not the Lewis that I've seen hounding everyone for the last couple of years, right? Does it feel good to have that belt back out?
Yes, it does, man. And this is why I'm being as unbearable and as intolerable as I can be. Because when you first met me, my club was robbed from me by the British government. Bro.
You were depressed.
Yeah, imagine the sheiks or your owners got robbed from you unfairly, and you had to rebuild your club from the bottom back up. Everyone was telling you that your team's finished. You're never going to win any major honours again. You're never going to be at the top of the ladder. You're never going to have anything to celebrate.
I used to get told that we would never. It wasn't again. There was no again. It's just you're never going to win anything.
And then you get to the top anyway. When you've got it, flaunt it. This is what I told Rance yesterday.
You said this.
When you've got it, enjoy it, savor it, embrace it. Because even me at one point thought it would never ever go away, and it went away.
Facts, bro, big facts. I'm the same. Last season killed me. Months was saying that he didn't take advantage.
I told you. Don't know when you never know when you're away. You don't know.
Like, couldn't they can't remember it was that long ago? He's there like
same as a chance.
Bro, some man has been so long they've forgotten.
Yeah.
And imagine last season we were beefing with Brighton.
Bro, I know man that still have their Invincible vinyls. They still watch it every day. They still watch it.
Now, ours is gold.
2 years ago, you never used to watch any Championship.
This is a VHS for 1966 World Cup. Any Englishman will remember this.
There you go.
I was falling to pieces and shit.
This is what I'm saying. Like, bro, come on, man. You need. I know. No, come on, Conley. I know you need a tape recorder for that shit. I know you need a tape recorder to play.
Nah, bro, DVD, man, DVD.
Nah, DVDs weren't around them time.
Of course they were, bro. What do you mean?
I don't know. How about this? I can't remember.
Blu-ray,
bro. Even Blu-ray. What we saying, bro?
It might have been a video thing. How about this? DVDs.
You've only just seen your team win trophies. You've only just seen your team win league titles, so calm yourself down, bro.
No, hold on.
This is new money. I'm part of the old money stuff, innit? New money. New money. Get excited. You know what I'm saying?
Old money. The pound notes have changed, brother. The notes have changed.
No.
Old money.
Do you remember pound notes?
You realize you can't use. Old money is wealth. New money is. You know you can't.
Old money is wealth. You can be rich. Old money is wealth.
Do you remember that? You know England used to produce pound notes.
Money, bro.
Did they?
You know that, innit? Yeah,
yes, I have, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I know. Kunle's talking about shit.
Okay, can we make the show what it's about? Fucking Rodrygo and all that Isaks and all that stuff. You know,
let's get off the history. Let's get off the history. let's get off the history.
What we're saying, guys. You are excited. As you were saying, Lewis.
How about this, Kunle? I know you're a tiny bit older than me, so I know you've been telling your boys next year for 21 years. So let's just get off the history channel. Yeah, let's just come with the history channel.
I'm your
what's
father.
this?
What do you mean
title race? Now, Lewis,
you should be calling me uncle, Steph. You're mad.
What are you saying? What are you saying for that for Prince?
What's that?
First off, your king doesn't take demands from mere mortals, and second of all, I was saying that we should be in a title race before the World Cup even started. So my energy hasn't even changed.
What, are you winning the league? Are you winning the league though? Are you winning the league?
I can't lie, Liverpool are doing that thing. We're still going to be world champions.
Royalty recognizes royalty. Royalty recognizes royalty.
We are an honest king. We are an honest king.
But the lad can't have two
I
kings.
can't lie, they're doing that. This is some career mode bullshit they're doing in the market. Like, we got to call it what it is.
Yeah, real talk, bro. That's what I'm saying. You lot need to
must be
Chelsea need to do what Chelsea do best, and that is hijack Liverpool. They have to.
Yep, it's the only way.
Hey, I'm just happy. I don't mind being the underdog again. You know.
You don't need to hurry for me. You're the Frodo.
No, we're
Baggins.
taking that one.
You're Frodo Baggins with the ring right now. You've got all the power. Are you gonna make it to the Mount Doom or not? Yes or no?
Hey, we might do. I know we're gonna be one of the teams up there.
Yeah,
not when these lot are flipping gonna have maybe Rodrygo that's the replacement for Luis Diaz, and then Isak still comes in. That's nasty work.
They might still be.
There's no way they get both of them. There's no way
to be in the race.
I reckon they'll get Ekitike, man. I think.
I hope so.
Ekitike and Rodrygo.
And let Isak go to like Barcelona next year or something like that.
Sorry, can I just? I've just clocked something. We've got two members of royalty on the stream at this point. And the likes, there's 1,200 people watching it, over 1,200, and the likes are only at 264.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Royalty gonna dip any second.
We've even got 2 bottle jobs on there as well, and we've got 2 treblists, and we've got apparently 2 pieces of royalty.
The likes don't go up. We are imposing curfews. Rise it up.
There we go. Perfect.
If you do rise the likes, water and bread for families all around. So please.
Man said Rodrygo. That's a great name. No, but in a world, I'm not gonna lie, Mods.
What is wrong with you?
If you don't like Isak, I think you will end up moving for Rodrygo and Ekitike, and you wouldn't be mad at that.
No, I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at Ekitike and Rodrygo. Of course not. Listen, I don't really entertain the Rodrygo stuff. Personally, like I just think you gotta go one at a time. You see, obviously, you see Alex in that. With Alex, I feel like it's like a matter of time before we twist this. You know, I don't like you man call him Isak and that.
That's Alex, though. I think you don't get it.
But I was thinking, how are they talking about
when one Alex leaves, another Alex joins. We never lost Alex. You know what I'm saying? It was just a break.
Who's the other Alex?
That's all it was.
No, who is the other Alex?
Innit?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? That's all it is. So I feel like it is ultimately going to come down to the player. I think he's going to have to push for a move. But I think Cassett was spot on at the start of the stream. I think Liverpool wouldn't go so heavy for this if there wasn't some sort of encouragement. As I said, nah, babe, sorry, I got a man, but you can have my snap though.
What'd that say?
You know what I'm saying? If she tells me she's got a man, but you can have my snap and that.
Why are you moving to a girl with a snap?
Yeah.
Oh, her snap. Sorry, I thought you meant something else.
Come on.
Yeah. No, I thought you meant a different snap.
Wait, girls over 25 have Snapchats?
You know what I'm saying? Now you can have my snap.
Valid.
Do you know what I'm saying? No, but obviously certain
She'll
apps.
shoot at her man if she's got Snapchat.
100%. It's dark. They got this.
You know what I'm saying? That's just the energy, in like. You know what? I'm not a cheater in it, so I don't even want to be giving my.
Sure about that. What advice did you give?
I don't even want to be putting madam on game. But my point is, because I feel like some of you know what I'm saying. So some of you, man, I want to get you man in trouble. But as I said, I want to get man in trouble with it. But the way I see it is that I feel like the door's been left open, and the player necessarily, until the player comes out and says it's not that, I think Liverpool will continue to pursue the issue.
Nah,
But
unless the club come out and hit you with
club
a
have come out and
madness.
said he's not for sale multiple times. But now, but now we're in club to club talks.
Nah, but bro, again, we had this. We had them tell us he's not for sale, yeah? And it wasn't until we submitted a bid that they then came back and said, put an extra 100 million on top of what you've offered, and we still won't sell him, right?
Hopefully,
so the whole thing is, yeah, the club has to hit. If the club hits you with some mental, yeah, we want 250, then you'll know what time it is, yeah? But or alternatively, Isak comes out. But it's not always the player coming out and saying, no, I don't want to go. Sometimes that doesn't happen. But like I said to you, bro, until Newcastle close this down, it's an open door. At this point, I'm with you. There's no smoke without fire. And this is where I'm saying
and the energy and the mood has changed, isn't it? Like, it does feel like Newcastle are sweating a little bit because they wouldn't even be going for Ekatike.
Yeah. Bro, the Ekatike thing, that was the sign. Like, oh, shit. What?
I mean, for me, the original sign was João Pedro. But I don't really. So for me, it was deep rooted.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
true. It was deep rooted for me.
Yeah, but don't see João Pedro. I could see João Pedro and Isak existing maybe together.
But that didn't happen now.
But I can't see Ekatike. I can't see Ekatike and Isak existing together. I don't see that existing.
You know what? They played a 3-5-2.
Callum Wilson and Isak did.
But Callum Wilson was injured the whole time, bro. Or coming on as a sub.
But we've seen Eddie Howe play 3-5-2 towards the end of the season last year. I think he was toying with the idea of doing it.
But remember when Chelsea were linked with Ekatike and they were talking about losing him on the left wing and stuff like that? Is that not a similar thing that Newcastle are saying now?
Yeah, both of them can play on the wing as well.
Yeah, I guess.
Remember Marmoush and Ekatike played up.
But Marmoush was certainly more.
Newcastle fans like us again with that one now. Thanks for that. We needed that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, there's a few more.
I think we've come to our senses that.
No, but they're saying. Sorry, they're saying what's it called? Ekatike is used to playing in a partnership, so it's not completely against that.
No, how about this? In an ideal world, they tell Liverpool, give us an extra 100 million on top of what you're going to offer, and then they go and get Ekatike by promising them Isak basically and say, "Now you know what, we changed our minds," and then Liverpool end up with Darwin Nunez.
Yeah, that'd be.
Is it Petty Gold that said it's advanced?
He just said it about half an hour ago that it's made significant progress.
Okay.
So it could be a thing. I don't know. I don't see in a world where Newcastle say 120, 120, 30 million is enough. I really don't. After paying 75, 80 million for maybe Ekatike, it's like what we're gonna get Ekatike and then another player that's worth 50 million when everyone keeps rejecting us anyway. Do you get it? And it's like, what position did he get next? I don't know where he went.
But he had a meeting.
But he had an interview somewhere.
What's that?
Oh,
his agent. He's got a new film coming up.
Yeah.
So
okay. I don't know what you want. Oh, go on.
Okay.
Right.
Anyways.
Oh.
What are you saying for Eze, Lewis? Trying to hijack him all of a sudden.
I didn't even know we were really looking at him, but I decided to have a look at the latest rumours of the day and everything. And if it's true, we're only in the same position that Arsenal's in. And I said Arsenal don't look like they've progressed that deal any further, so I can't even really be gassed about where we are with it. Because it's just like talks with the player, no club-to-club talks, and the release clause is still there. I wouldn't be against it. Like, he give me some extra creativity off the left-hand side. I won't say no to that, but if we are seriously in for him, we still haven't gone any further than what Arsenal have done. So we'll see. Does he want to be a world champion or does he want to be a peasant? We'll find out.
No, but does Eze to Chelsea really even make sense? For me, it doesn't make sense.
Eze and Palmer in a 10. They might have Eze. They might switch up their formation and have three 10s
in World Cup year. He's going to go to Chelsea to sit on the bench when he already doesn't start for England. I don't know. It's a weird one.
Compete because we could do
maybe
with
as a
him
left
off the
winger he might want
left
to
side
compete.
10. We could do with him off the left side 10, have Palmer on the right side, and have João Pedro in the middle. That would be pretty decent for a front three.
Yeah, he's right. He's right.
And do you want to be a world champion?
Eze left wing though.
Or do you want to be a loser? So not the other. You know?
I hear it.
But do you actually want him though?
I mean,
you'll take him.
He's so greedy that he doesn't even know. Look, he's so full.
Day where we have been interested or linked with Eze seriously. So it's the first day I've had to genuinely consider it. And I've taken some time and I thought, yeah, cool. I'll take Eze.
His belly's full. Look.
Yeah, why not?
Desserts come up. He said, "I'll make some room."
Well, I can see the Morgan Rogers one. I can't lie. I can see the Morgan Rogers one happening. I'll say it now.
Now that's the one I'd rather Morgan Rogers.
I can see it happening because, Joe Shields, yeah. At this point, Joe Shields' stock, yeah, is just going up and up and up at Chelsea, and he gets what he wants, isn't it?
And it's just anything from your academy, and you know what? It works. So
at the moment, it's working. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. At the moment, until Joe Shields is proven wrong, he's kind of like, well, you know what? I'm telling you about players that I think work together, and so far they're working together. Fucking hell.
You sat there last year and thought, really, tossing on the free, and now I'm like, tossing. All right, say less. Cool, I understand.
The question is if they're going to go in for Jackson or not, because that's what it was said on, who was it again? Matt Law. Like, if they make a move for Jackson, then you make the move for Rodgers straight away.
Oh, yeah, Villa's got interest. I think you guys do as well.
Yeah, we do, yeah. But I think we want Watkins, according to Laurie Whitwell, but Jackson could go above the pecking order. But you're asking for more for Jackson than what they're asking for Watkins.
I don't think he goes anywhere.
I think Watkins to
Jackson,
Watkins to United, I think makes sense.
It makes so much sense. Watkins
at his age, because where United are right now,
the top 8.
Right,
yeah, you're right.
This is the key. Exactly that. That right now, the truth is, that Man United are having to shop in certain places. Yeah. So if they can get a striker,
but how much though? How much do you reckon Watkins goes for?
For whatever reason, you'll get him on a bargain because Villa were dropping him the back end of last season. I don't know what's going on with Watkins and Villa, but it don't seem to be harmonious. Like, think about it. He kept getting dropped to the back end of last season.
Who's their 9 depth now?
They dropped him for
Marlon maybe. Marlon maybe if he likes him there. But they do have a lack of striker depth.
And it's the age of Watkins, though. That Watkins is the right age. That he could come in 1 or 2 years at Man United, yeah. He does score goals, yeah, and get them back into that top 6, say, yeah. And then they can, we can go back to maybe looking at players like Gyökeres, because realistically, he's out of their reach at the moment. He is out of their reach, so. I think Watkins makes sense.
It does, but I just don't see Villa selling him as much now as I would have last year. When they signed Varane and everything, that would have been a great move to make.
Yeah, I could see Villa wanting Garnacho as well.
They do just come up today.
So there we go. All of a sudden, you're looking at an exchange.
I think Villa the most out of all the clubs interested in him.
Yeah,
I can't see him going to Chelsea. I can't see.
That's probably why he put the Villa shirt on. That's probably why he put the Villa shirt on in.
Oh yeah, you're right
as well. It was a slip.
Yeah.
It could have been a Sancho shirt. It was a Rashford shirt.
It probably goes to indications saying this is what's going to happen. I don't know. It was a bit random. And by the way, Rashford and Garnacho do not like each other. That's been quoted bears. So that's a fact. So for me, I don't know, but with the Chelsea, it's like a Bermuda Triangle. Do you want to help out everyone's PSR? You know, you go get Jackson for 60 million, we go get Watkins for 60 million, you go get Garnacho for 60 million. Inflate the fucking price.
We value Jackson at that though. We value him at more 80.
Yeah, but you'd get rid of him for 60 if it means you go and get. I think now that you've got all that money that's incoming, right? You make him double on Jackson. I don't think your club will give a shit.
Honestly, I think our best bet with Jackson would be to loan him somewhere for a year. Then try sell him for even more money.
Maybe an obligation, but I don't see in a world where anyone goes in for him and says, "I'm going to buy him for 70 million." Not even Villa.
Yeah, neither do I.
Like, but you loan him to the right league. But you loan Jackson to the right league, yeah. All of a sudden, his price could go up.
I think he could do well with a not as much pressure. Europa League. Yeah. Maybe it's a Villa with an obligation.
No, not to a Premier League team. I reckon you loan Jackson. I said
Italian. I think Italy,
and his price goes up. Yeah,
I don't know who would take him in Italy though. Maybe you know what?
80.
You know what? Maybe
Napoli.
Napoli. They wouldn't. But the thing is, they won't put up 60 million for him.
They're going up for some Luca brother instead of
Udinese. Yeah, from Udinese. But he costs peanuts compared to what my man was costing.
That's why.
Darwin Nunez.
Jackson in the Bundesliga, maybe.
Oh, that could work. But who takes him? Leipzig.
So at the moment, I know
Leipzig.
I know right now. I know that McAtee is over. McAtee is over there at Frankfurt and Dortmund having a look round. Now McAtee and Jackson, if you're not playing Jackson as a 9, are kind of similar-ish, maybe.
By the way, Jackson did not excel at Villarreal. That was not the case. He was.
No, he had a nice purple patch towards the end.
But he would probably want to link up with his former manager, maybe, where he got the chance.
TK replacement at Frankfurt.
You always been linked to Emery again. I hear it.
Bro, Fraser's spot on. Frankfurt, TK replacement.
But you know, if it's a loan, they wouldn't pay 70 million for him.
Loan. But that's what we're saying. Loan him there.
And I don't think we're back in for Ekatike this window either. We got João Pedro.
That sold ages ago, man.
Yeah.
That sold like a month ago. But with your newfound funds, that's why I reckon Morgan Rogers could be the move, or Eze. I don't know. I think Eze, from what I was getting told by like Laguna Lee and that, and he usually gets all the transfer stuff right. He said it about Declan Rice before Arsenal even linked. So, do you know what I mean? He says Eze's a done deal. I think it's so advanced with Eze because we saw in reports as well that even Arteta spoke to him and he's super excited. I reckon it's done.
Is it a done deal overall though? Because I don't know what's changed from the club to club situation.
Well, to be fair though, if Chelsea have decided all of a sudden, no, you know what, we want to go get Eze, that could just change his mind. The thing is, it depends what you do with Palmer. The whole thing, I reckon you go for an attacking mid that suits Enzo Caicedo, basically, right? Like, who's going to balance that out? You need someone that's going to be a ball carrier, that's a strong ball carrier. That either it's Eze or it's a Morgan Rogers who's a bit more hardworking. But Eze is also quite hardworking considering the Palace team he plays at. So either or, if you want to go for the 65 million release clause, great. That you don't have to fuck around with all of that stuff. Or you go look at Morgan Rogers and say, you know what? He's of that age. He's 22, I think. Young player of the year did they get? I'm not too sure. He's had a great I think he's mad overrated, but I think there's a lot more to. Obviously, there's a lot of potential there. Do you know what I mean? It could be that. Yeah. I think Rogers is better. I think, you know what? I can't lie. If someone said, at what point would you rather Eze or Rogers at this point? I'll probably say Rogers.
Me too. I'd rather say Rogers either, but I wouldn't mind Eze either. Like, either one would be an acceptable option for me. But if we are serious about Eze, then like we have to be willing to pay the release clause. We've been here with Elise enough times. We know what Palace are on. They're not going to take no package deal or nothing. They want the release clause money and they're entitled to it. So
you could do a thing where you extend it though. You could do a thing where it's like, cool, we'll give you 72 million and we'll amortize it. Like that.
Maybe. I don't know if that's what Arsenal have been trying to offer either. All I know is they've been trying to structure some sort of deal with them.
They said
going to do it as they get it done quickly because I can't.
They said they wanted to put a price lower but put more money up front, and that was trying to entice Palace, but apparently Palace don't want that.
The thing with though, Rogers is younger, isn't it? Rogers is
much younger. He's like a good 4 or 5 years younger.
22, isn't it?
Wait, let's be real. It's a Joe Shields guy. It's a Joe Shields guy. It's Palmer's best mate, I think. If I'm correct.
Yeah. They both do that as well.
They both do the cold thing. Yeah, bro. That's their guy, bro. He's probably boys and Lavia and the rest of them as well.
Is that his best mate? Yeah.
And he's been hanging around all of our players under their Insta stories and everything. He clearly wants
to. I think the Rogers one will get done. But are you not that impressed by Rogers? Are you that impressed by him?
Yeah, I am.
Rogers a good player.
Okay, to be fair, he's going to Chelsea not to start, so that's not bad actually. He's not going to start.
He will though. He will go in the 10.
Who's going to start where?
In the 10.
I'm not that impressed with him.
He's not going to start, bro.
Palmer will go on the right, Neto will go off the left, and he'll go in the 10. And then Pedro will go up front.
And they'll bench Enzo or what?
Enzo will go in the 8, like he's been. I like Enzo Fernandez in the 10, but I think to balance Enzo out to make sure he can do what he does, you got Rogers and then you got Caicedo and then you got Enzo. That's a perfect trio.
Yeah.
That's a perfect trio.
I doubt they play that.
There's a lot of grind in that midfield that can play.
No, wait, you think there's going to be a lot of games where he plays Caicedo right back, so he can play Lavia as well?
No, Reece James at the moment. It's an option, yeah. It's an option. Rogers can play off the left, but I don't think he's the Maresca type winger kind of player.
You got to remember, Chelsea are back in the Champions League.
We'd want him more ball carrying.
Yeah, you can tell.
You can tell. Hold on. Can I just say something here? Look, hold on. Can I just say something here? Chelsea, have been trying to get back to the Chelsea of the Roman era, right? Why are we acting like Chelsea in the Roman era? We're not completely stacked squad-wise. So why would it be impossible that Chelsea go back to having an absolutely stacked squad?
Exactly.
That's what they're building.
This is the thing. You know, when the man were talking about like where's he gonna play and everything, all I'm thinking is that I just need a ball carrier through the middle. Figure it out later.
I hear it.
Figure out later.
No, it's always
what my formation will be. I just don't give a damn. 11 ballers go win.
It's not.
I hear it.
I hear it. And this is the thing. Like, to win trophies, multiple trophies, it's not about a best 11. So when people buy players and start going, but where's he going to play? It's not about best 11. It's about having a best. I always say, I'm not going to say a best 22. It's about having at very least a best 16. You have to have 16 players that are all of a very similar quality. So if one comes out, it's not a complete drop off. And that's what they're trying to do. Chelsea are trying to get back to how stacked they were before. Anyone just think back to Chelsea back in the day, their squad was fucking special. Not their best 11 was special, their squad. This is the issue with Newcastle. Newcastle's best 11, can stand up to most of our clubs, but their squad can't. That's the difference. And that's why when they were in the Champions League, they didn't qualify and they dropped out of league places.
Exactly.
Their squad was not good enough.
Exactly.
Chelsea are trying to have a squad that can challenge in the Champions League, in the Premier League, and in the Cups.
Correct.
Exactly. And you know what? They've got Santos come off the bench, Lavy if he's fit, I suppose, off the bench. Dewsbury seems like he's got a bit of a place in the team at the moment off the bench. Do you know what I mean? Like, for me, I think what Maresca showed in the last couple of games with Reece James playing DM kind of shows that he wants more of a ball carrier, innit? Palm off the right, you get the best out of him. He's better when his back's not to goal. He needs to be running at players, doing what he does best, knowing that I'm going to put that shot where he did twice in the bottom bins. That's the Palmer we saw on the Poch. Yeah. Every time, bang, done. Do you know what I mean? In the middle, I suppose his shot selection might be a little bit different because it's more middle, but off the right, is where he's got his curlers and stuff like that. And it's not even City as well. Yeah, exactly. So Reece James at the middle, which was impressive for me, by the way, it worked. Shows you need a bit more power in the midfield because look what you did to the apparent best midfield in the world. You destroyed them.
That's another reason why we're keeping the midfield with Lavia out. We were just trying to keep the physicality up there. Before it was only really Caicedo that had it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's when I remember when I was cussing out your team. I was like, Chelsea lack a lot of bite and a lot of power in their team. It seems like it's full of pussies. Do you know what I mean? Where's the grit? Where's the fight? You get João Pedro. He's a shithouse, bro. Like, let's be real. Delap, all he does want to do, he's basically Hoyler but refined.
He's a walking red card.
Yeah, but you throw him on. It's like throwing Stone Cold into the Rumble at number 30.
Exactly, man. He might be. You know what he is? He's the modern. You know what Delap is? He's the modern version of Ashley Barnes. Do you know what I mean? Decent. Decent. Ashley Barnes was cold.
He's a modern day. He's a spicy Nicholas Bentner.
He had his years.
He is. Don't watch Bentner. Don't watch Bentner again.
Ashley Barnes' modern version is cold.
Come on.
Anyone remembers that? Who was it? Was it Barnes and was it Chris Wood?
Or I still don't like him trying to break
Matt. It might be them two.
He's a poor man. He's a poor man's Mikel Forsell. How about that?
Yeah, EDL Hoyland. I hear it.
Wow, Forsell, you know.
Forsell, them wicked.
You know what? I'm bringing Hoyland into the conversation.
It's because it's WWE, man. It's the WWE. I'm just not his biggest fan in it. The Lap's a good footballer, but I'm just not his biggest fan.
I like the
Lap. Well, Cass, there was a day where Cass was happy to get Delap.
Yeah, I said I'll take him. I don't want him. I never rated him the way my cousin rates him. My cousin thinks
you never rated the way your cousin rates him. But bro,
how many people speak on it, Kaz?
At the start of this show, I saw your cousin saying
here we go.
Delap over Isak.
Yeah. No.
Listen, bro. Wow. Your cousin's mental.
He never once said that. Don't do him like that, man. I'm refusing to believe.
Bro, I saw people in the chat fucking saying, VD, what are you doing? I saw it, bro.
That's wild.
You know what it is, yeah. I'm gonna be real. We're not related. We're just not related.
Bro, I'm saying, bro.
I just fully disowned him like that.
Anyone go and look at his stream. Anyone
Well,
go and look
video,
at
that's
any
Crazy work, bro.
Chelsea fans don't rate. Chelsea fans don't claim. How about this? His own family don't claim him.
Crazy
Bro,
work.
listen, go and look at any stream and look at Cass and him both wearing a cap and tell me they're not related. Come on.
I'm much better looking. Oh, what's it called? Anyways, by the way, we are 23 likes off of 500. If you lot, come on, you can do this. Everyone, I'm pretty sure everyone in the live chat's done it, but it's the ones that are watching their TVs and stuff to get your remote.
If we get to 500 likes, I'll arrange a bank holiday for everybody. I'll rise up the line.
You lazy fucks. Also, we got a Discord. Anyone wants to join it? It's either in the pinned or in the chat right now. I don't know if everyone's obviously in the live bit where you can hear me saying this rather than 10 minutes away, but there's a Discord. If anyone wants to join up,
Discord, I'm going to say yes to everyone in there now.
So there you go, man. Quick links. VDs is if you're a Chelsea fan, if you've seen CFC Vidic, basically VDYK, or is it the other way around? VDYK CFC. That's who we're talking about. VD. So yeah, that's him. But yeah, Kunle, man, hurry up and get your careers, bro.
Soon come, man.
Oh yeah, you still not sorted it. What the fuck?
No, it's happening. It's just a bit long. Basically, you'll get.
That's how I'm getting Mbumo. That's how I'm getting Mbumo. We got an update today. They're trying to get Amari Hutchinson, and he got.
Come on, bro. The season's about to start.
Don't worry, man. You see him. You see him with the Arsenal shirt on Friday. Mark my words.
Friday,
yeah.
I will remember this.
Friday. Update.
Wednesday. Yeah. Friday. Come.
Yeah. Set my alarm.
I remember this. Your king doesn't like lies. So
I would never lie.
Guy Day. Happy Guy Day, yeah?
Yeah. All of that. Let's see what you lot's narrative is on that day.
JC, unwashed peasant souls will never sing that. Champions of the world. If you want to, if some of you want to join the Blue Clan, King Louis will liberate you of miseries.
What's that?
Remember, joining the Chelsea is a tax-free haven in my kingdom. So please take that in mind.
I bet that.
What's this? Liverpool think they're doing something. They ain't.
They are. Let's be real. They
definitely are, bro.
Come on, let's go. They are, bro.
Definitely are, mate.
You know what we need to do? Yeah, can someone start a petition for the government and just write Newcastle must reject bid for Isak?
Yeah, facts.
I'll sign it.
Bro, let's deep it. This is what I said yesterday. Right, Robertson last season, was pretty shit. To be fair, Robertson was not the Robertson that is top 5 left backs in Premier League history, in my opinion. He wasn't that Robertson. They've gone and got a player that currently is better than Robertson. Trent, all right, I'm not going to act like Frimpong is better than Trent. He isn't, but they've also still got what's his name on the right?
Salah?
No, on the right, bro, defender. Conor Bradley, right? They've gone and got Wirtz. And they're now looking at a striker and a left winger. Yeah, Liverpool, and they're already the champions. Liverpool were doing a lot. They're doing a lot.
Hopefully they crash and fall and burn, man. Anyways,
can I just read something?
Oh, go on.
I'll just read this out to you, to everyone. Yeah, listen, take it with a pinch of salt. It's only a rumor. Doesn't mean it's factual.
What's it about?
But we expected to get news from 115 kind of around April, May, June time, right? And it seems weird that there's no news coming out. So just to read this to you. Apparently, City have been found guilty on non-cooperation only. A 3-point deduction and a big fine is all they will get. But City...
3-point deduction.
Hold on, bro. Listen to what I just said. City have only been found guilty of non-cooperation. So basically, refusing to give evidence until they had to in court, right? So that's what, but City are saying, no. We don't want it. We're not happy with that. We will challenge that. So at this point, Manchester City is saying we will only accept the 3-point deduction if we are given permission to sue the media and every single outlet that then refers to us as cheats, as we are not cheats. We did nothing wrong. The only thing we did is not give the evidence until in court. And they've said also the other thing, the only way they will accept 3 points for not cooperating is if every single club puts a statement out saying, yes, City weren't guilty. Otherwise, they said, we'll keep going.
Here, my fellow Blue brothers. Remember, we stood by your side in court.
Absolutely. Anyway, listen, as I said,
did you stand side to side, or are you just trying to rest yourself?
It is only a rumor.
By the way, if you've got a YouTube and you're monetized and you've been spouting the cheat stuff, you're fucked. You better get deleted.
It's only real.
You're not putting allegedly and stuff. You always put allegedly.
The one thing I would say, the one thing with everyone saying it's only a rumor, for me, there is an element of believable to it because the case was finished in February. In December. Why are we not hearing anything? Because if we were guilty, we would have heard something by now. Because the Premier League are all over the gaff, and they know that they're fucked up. So
we gotta be careful, man.
City definitely bust case, man. Like I'll say this, Steps, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, challenge me. Like I personally think it's very hard for me to believe that anyone's gonna bust 115 cases in it, and none of them are anything in it. Like it's hard for me to believe that. If that's what's happened, then so be it. If that's what gets proved, so be it. But it's very hard for me that someone could be accused 115 times and be completely innocent.
Remember, they're not 100. A lot of the charges are basically the same charge, just for different things. And I'm seeing people already bringing up PSR. Listen, you've got to remember right now, the money that Manchester City is spending, is because of everything that we won. We've generated a lot of money over the last couple of years. Back then, it's what it is. Loopholes. Chelsea, Bowley called out loopholes. Bowley said, these are the loopholes and I'm using them. Just because City didn't call them out doesn't mean they weren't the same loopholes. They just didn't shout about it.
I ain't mad at you. I'm here for it, because at the end of the day, you lot aren't moving like a team that are guilty. You lot are doubling down the transfers, renewing Pep's contract, all this stuff. So
10 years,
I'm here. Like just say, I'm here for it. Like whatever. If they can't find you lot, they can't find you lot in it. But there's no. It's hard for me to believe.
They're called loopholes, bro. They're called
maybe that's what it is.
It's called loopholes, and the difference is where Bowley shouted about him. He said, "We don't need to tell you about them. If you want to take us to court, take us to court, and we'll prove you wrong in court." We did the same to UEFA. We'd rather pull your pants down in public and make you look like a prick.
When you've got a lawyer called Lord Panic, love him. Just end
in the words of Bobby Axelrod, if you're gonna cheat, don't get caught. So whatever you lot in it.
Anyways, make sure everyone's channels are in their tags. You can find it right there. Ash is going to be live later tonight. Me and Tunnel TV, aka Kunle, will be live tomorrow. Carefree Lewis is live every day. Probably spouting more king nonsense. I'm going to be on my channel in a second, so I'm going to redirect over there. We are the South Stand. If you want to hear more of Daps, more 115 stuff and whatever, we're going to put that all up on the show.
Yeah. And what's it called? Yeah, Sam, you definitely need to be in there because I know you are the most bitter rag I've ever come across. Pause.
Anyways, let's go redirect.